My name is Quentin Willard, and I am the owner-operator of Fort Smith Brewing Company. Being in the military, traveling around a lot, it's like one day, eventually, I want to settle down. I want to move back somewhere. I want to start a family in a community that is wholesome. I fell in love with the beer in New England. I wanted to come back home. I wanted to help out the community, and the two, it was just a natural course of action. And once I decided that Fort Smith is absolutely the place I want to be, and there was no breweries in Fort Smith. The people here are some of the best in the world. I've never met people like I have here in Fort Smith. We didn't just want to do something for ourselves. We wanted to start setting the stones and setting those building blocks so that other small businesses could follow behind us. We also, when we were figuring out how to open a brewery, realized it's very resource intensive. It's a very expensive business. You sit on your product for two plus weeks before you can even sell it. We knew we needed some sort of funding. We knew we didn't want to spend all our capital. We needed emergency funds and different things like that. So we started searching for banks. We asked a couple banks in the area. They heard brewery and they shut us out immediately. Didn't even want to really talk about it. They're like, nah, we're not really interested. We had to look for another bank. We were still looking, and we found Farmers Bank. I didn't think that they would even be interested in something like this, but we walk in and they immediately treated us like family. Every opportunity is an opportunity. They didn't treat us differently or anything else like that because of our business. They treated us like every other person that comes in there, and they listened to what we had to say. They sat down with us, talked to us through our options, talked us through, well, this is how it's a risk on their end and what we need to consider and what they're gonna need. And then they offered us a rate that was competitive across the board, competitive with national banks. And so it was a no-brainer. You know, being able to go in and talk with them and have them give us advice for things that we didn't quite know about also. And also just feel like we were part of the team, feel like they weren't just looking for the more money. I really felt like they're looking out for our best interests, and that's why I went with Farmers Bank. We can walk in at any time. We weren't taking a higher interest rate to go with a local business or anything like that. We didn't lose anything from going with them. So not only were they local and we could talk with them and interact with them, but they offered us extremely competitive prices. Explain to them our situation, exactly what's going on, and they'll work with us and they'll tell us our options and what we can do. And they'll actually offer us advice, you know, which is also huge for a new business owner. They really are, they're like family.